Hello friends, welcome to your channel Stock Dr. RR. Yesterday I did analysis of Nasdaq, Dow Jones, S&P 500, gold and silver. And today the market is reacting on those levels and targets got achieved in Dow Jones, US 500, S&P 500, gold and silver. So today we are going to do analysis of the 21 stocks which you guys posted on Discord channel. So before we go ahead and talk about these stocks, I would like you all to like this video if this video is helpful to you all. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel so that in future you will get videos related to index and some of the major stocks of those index. So let's go ahead and see how these stocks are performing and where they can go from here. So the first stock is Apple. Currently, Apple is trading at 132. If you can see here, Apple is currently facing the horizontal resistance as at 132, right? 132.5, 32.5, and it is facing the trend line resistance as well. So right now, Apple is in no buying zone because it is facing the resistance. Once it start trading and closing above 132.5, then it has a probability to go towards 137 and 145. All right, like this. So we need to watch these levels. If this cross break this level with good volume, then upside is there. So let's go ahead and check the next stock, AMD. So AMD, if you see here, AMD broke the trend line resistance here, okay, on Thursday. Friday also it was up, but today it is trading below the trend line resistance as well as horizontal resistance. So which means on Thursday it broke that, on Friday it stayed above that, but today it is trading below this resistance. So at this point of time, we should not buy this stock unless and until it trade and sustains above 84. Once it starts trading and sustaining above 84, then it can go towards 87 and 89. So at this point of time, if stock is not trading about 80, 30, 83.5 to 84 zone, then it has a probability to go down towards 80 and 78.5. All right. So let's go ahead and see the next stock, charge point. So for the charge point, you can see it broke the trend line resistance few days back, and right now it is trading near 32. So the price action says that if it is above 32.5 and stays above that level, then it can go towards 34, 34.8 and 36.5. So idea is it needs to hold this level. Okay, if it holds this level, then it can go toward these targets. If it doesn't hold this level, then it can go towards $30. Let's see the next stock, Jmia. or before Jmia, I think let's order it in ascending manner. So the next stock is Boeing. For the Boeing, if you see here, okay, let me zoom out. So now Boeing currently is trading at 100, 244, right? And if it trade and sustain above 244.5, then it has high probability to go towards 248.5 and to 258. And if it starts trading above 258.50, then targets are bigger from here. So right now, I think Boeing is at good price point to initiate a long position for the target of 248.5, 255 and 258.5. And the stop loss for this trade would be this support level. These are the two support. This is the first support and this is the second support. So 235 to 232 is a support range, and the targets are 248.5, 255 and 258.5. So to me, it looks a good trade to take now. The next stock is Baba. So currently Baba is trading in this range, right? And it is not succeed. It has not crossed this resistance yet. So it is facing long-term trend line resistance. So my view is once it starts trading and sustaining above 215, then it can go towards 220 and 225 as a short-term target. So the levels to be watched is 215. So once it starts closing above 215, then it has good potential to go towards these two levels. And the stop loss for this trade would be around 206 levels. The next stock is BIGC. So for BIGC, here you can clearly see that it needs to trade above 65, right? Currently, it is facing resistance here. If it starts trading and sustaining above 65 for at least half an hour, then it can go towards 70, would be the minimum target. And if it starts trading and sustaining above 70, then the targets are bigger because it is going to break the long-term trend line resistance. You can see here. So keep eye on this stock as well. The next stock we have here is Beyond. So currently, if you see here, Beyond is trading in this range for last few sessions. Now, as per me, if this stock starts trading above this flag, right? If this stock break this flag, then the targets will be bigger. The first target would be 160, and the second target would be 178.5. So it needs to break this flag like this candle, right? So this it is forming this flag, and this is the pole. And the stop loss for this trade would be 200 and 142.5. The next stock we have here is charge point. I think we have already talked about. Then DKNG. So DKNG currently is in a no trade zone because it is trading in this channel. The channel bottom is at 47.5 and the channel top is at 50.50. If it starts trading above 50.50, right, then it can go towards 55. If it trades close and trade below 47 or zero point 0.5 to 47, then it has lower targets of 41.5 and $40. So we need to wait and watch which side it breaks and sustains there. So the next stock is ENPH. For ENPH, you can see it has broken the long-term resistance with good volume. You can see here. But if you see here, RSI is already at overbought zone. So I think after this breakout, this stock might go and retest these breakout levels, and it can take support near 148, and it can take a U-turn from here, and it can go back to 163, 174, and 186. So if you ask me, as it has already done a breakout, but it has RSI is also at overbought level. I will wait for it to retrace back to the breakout level like this, and then I will initiate a position here. The next stock here we have is Jumia Technologies. So currently this stock is in no trade zone. It has a long-term trend line support lies around this range here, around 26. So if you already having the position in this stock, then you can hold this stock with the stop loss of around 24, and the stock will start uptrend once it starts trading and closing above $30 for the targets of 32, 35, and $40. But it has to start trading above $30 with this kind of candle, and with the good volume like this. The next stock here we have is LMND. So for LMND, it is trying to break the trend line resistance here. So if it succeed here for breaking the trend line resistance, which lies around 107, then it has the first target of 112, 120, and 132. And the stop loss for this trade would be 95. So we need to wait and watch once it starts trading and closing above 107, then it can go towards 112, 120, and 132. The next stock here we have is Micron Technology. So for the Micron Technology, you can see here, it has a good support near the range of 76 and 74. So right now, the stock is in oversold zone. And if you get a chance near 76 to 74 zone, then one can initiate a small position there, and once it starts taking this turn and break this trend line resistance, then one can initiate the second position around 80 to $81 and can ride for 85 and 90. And if it's trade and sustain above 90, then it can go towards 96. And the stop loss for this trade would be, you can say, around $73. So 74 to 76 is a buying range. And once it take U-turn from there, then second position can be initiated at 80 to $81 for the target of 85, 89, and 95. Guys, if this video is helping you to do analysis, then don't forget to hit like button. The next stock here we have is Penn. If you see here, Penn is trying to take a bounce from this support level of 74. So if it managed to trade well above 74, then it can go back toward $85. And the support is lying near around 73. So this stock looks good to take a long position here at this point of time. The next stock here is Run. So remember guys, right now we are doing a live analysis. So this video is definitely will help you to take a decision with the due diligence to whether you need to buy, sell, or hold your position for these stocks. The next stock here we have is Run. Run is in no trade zone at this point of time because it is trading in this channel. One should initiate a long above this range. So it has broken a trend line resistance, right? I agree on that. So after breaking the trend line resistance, it should have gone towards $54. If it goes back to $54 and stays and trade above that, then it can go towards 59 and 64. Right now, I think it is retesting the breakout level. Then it might go back here around this level and then take a U-turn from there. So either we can wait so to it to retrace back, and then we can take a position here and then ride for the next rally. The next stock here is SE. Yeah. So for SE, if you can see here, it has completed the W pattern, right? And now it is facing the resistance at $285. If it starts trading about $285, then there is a breakout, and the target will be, we will keep target as open, and we will see where it goes. If it takes the resistance at 285 and retrace back, then it can retrace back towards 271 and take a U-turn from there and can go back to the higher targets. So either one can take a position once it trade start trading about 285. Else, if it comes down, then one can take a position near 271 to 272 levels, and then one can ride for the next targets. The next stock we have is Snow. Snow is trading in this range here. I'm not seeing any good pattern at this point of time, so I will not recommend any buy or sell advice here. But yes, if it stays above this 240 level, then it can climb toward 265. And if it stays and trade above that, then it can go towards 280 and 300 levels. The next stock here is Soxl. So for Soxl, you can see here. Uh, I think I recommended SOXL long time back at 20 at these levels, right here in this zone, and it acted very well, and it went towards till $42, $41. So now here the SOXL is trading in this channel. So this is a trend line support, and this is the trend line resistance. Right now, Soxl has support at $36 and it can go back towards 39 and 41 levels. This 39 and 41 levels. And if it breaks and trade above this 41 level, then it can go towards 43 and 45.50. The next stock we have is Square. So if you see few days back, or you can say almost 2 months back, it made a top here and then it started falling down from there, and it took the trend line support here and then started trading up. Right now the stock is trading in this channel, so currently it is a no trading zone for us. I mean, we will look forward for this stock once it starts trading about 245 for the target of 259 and the next resistance. So we will wait and watch. If it breaks this 245 level, then we can initiate a long. Otherwise it can go back. Right now it has two possibilities: either it can go toward this resistance and then come back, or it break that and go up, or the second possibility is that it can go back towards its support, which is lying around 260. So either we can wait and watch if it comes towards 220 to 270 levels, or if it breakouts at 245, then we will see. So these are the two levels which we should keep in mind. The last stock, okay, the next stock we have is Tesla, our favorite stock. And for Tesla, we can see here Tesla is facing this trend line resistance right now. If it managed to break this trend line resistance, which is coming around to 625 to 600 and okay, let me check. I think 630. Once it starts trading and closing about 630, then it can go back towards 656, and if it stays above that, then the targets are higher. And if you all remember, we we took Tesla around, we bought Tesla around 550 levels, exact bottom, and we did so sell it near 620 levels. So the next stock here we have is Unity Software. So for Unity Software, you can see here I think in my last video, I mentioned that if Unity software starts trading and closing above $100, then it can go towards 106, and the next target would be 113. So it looks like it has clearly achieved the first target, and now it is heading towards the second target of 113, and the next target would be 120. So the next stock here we have is the last stock, Zillow. So currently Zillow is trading in this channel, right? So for me, this is a no trade zone. I would trade the stock once it starts trading above 190 for the target of 124 from here 124. So we remember we will buy the stock once it start trading above 119 and sustaining there for the target of 124. And if it breaks and sustain above 124, then target is quite bigger, and that would be around 142, sorry, 135, and then 100 and, sorry, 147, like this. So this is all about all these 21 stocks. uh, I hope you will take wise decision based on this analysis with your due diligence, and all the best for your trading and invest. Bye.